Now let's take a look at the nice cockpit and avionics in this beautiful Bonanza. What a beautiful instrument panel on 309 Delta Charlie. This airplane has lots of equipment. Let's take a look. The airplane is equipped with the STAC 60-2 Autopilot Flight Director Slaved HSI system. This autopilot also has altitude and vertical speed pre-select, and it has a GPS steering module which allows you to actively use your WAAS. Moving over here, we have the switching panel for your HSI from CDI to GPS. And then we have a power source for a Garmin 496 that you can mount on the yoke, or 696, something like that. It also has a port for your JPI engine data, so you can download that. And it has a port for an external comm antenna that's installed on the airplane. The airplane is equipped with the airline T-formation of instruments, as you can see. And let's start down here on the second row. You'll notice we have the number 2 nav indicator, and then a turn coordinator, which is electric. And then we have an electric slaved KCS 55A HSI, and then your vertical speed indicator. Above this, we have a Model 903 DVOR system, and then your airspeed indicator, and then your artificial horizon, which houses your flight director, and then your altimeter. At the top, we have your autopilot annunciator panel, which also houses your vertical speed and altitude hold indicator and your GPS steering module. In the center of the panel, you have all of your engine gauges. Now let's start right here. You'll notice this has the Whirlwind 2 manifold pressure fuel flow gauge, because this airplane is equipped with the turbo normalizing system, which will allow it to go up to 25,000 feet. Over here we have a digital tachometer, and you will notice that the engine only has 278 hours on it since major overhaul. Down here's the standard engine estimates, and then we have the JPI EDM 800 graphic engine monitor that monitors your turbine inlet temperature and your EGTs and cylinder head temperatures. Over here we have the precise flight speed brake switch, so you can bring up your speed brakes. Now let's take a look at the instrument panel, at the avionics panel. Up here at the top we have an Apollo SL15CD audio panel, 3-light marker beacon system, and intercom system. Below this we have the GPS wash unit, Navcom, which is the CNX80, and this has been upgraded with the software to the GNX 480 that Garmin puts out. You'll notice this has your number 1 nav, your transponder, and your number 1 GPS. Below this we have an MX20 multifunction display, and this also displays your WSI weather. It displays your charts. It'll have a VFR sectional map or an IFR map. It also has terrain. Below this we have your number 2 Navcom. This is an Apollo SL30 Navcom. And then we have a built-in CD player. This is an Apollo CD15 CD player. And you'll notice a switch for the aft people that have music right here. You have a mute button for your audible warning system, and then you have an ESM power off and on. Over here on the right side of the panel you have your transfer pumps for your tip tanks, your left and right tip tank, plus your instrument air gauge. Here's your oxygen switch to turn your oxygen off and on, and this is your oxygen indicator to show you how much you have. And then you have your co-pilot's mic button. It has a built-in alarm system for CO2 in case you have carbon monoxide in the cockpit, and this is your oxygen port for the co-pilot. Down here on this part of the panel you'll notice that we have a high and low boost pump because the airplane is turbo normalized, and then we also have factory air conditioning, which as you can see will put out a lot of air when we turn that on. And we have the color-coded throttle prop and mixture knobs, which are a new addition to the airplane. Now let's take a look at the control wheel on the airplane. On the control wheel we have electric trim, we have a push-to-talk button, we have an autopilot disconnect button. Down here we have a control wheel clock. On the right side of the control wheel we have a map light, an outside air temperature gauge light, plus a transponder ident button. And you'll notice this is a Signet Aerospace control wheel, which is new, and it also has a a control wheel mod to mount a notepad so you can take notes and write down your clearance. Plus it has a mount for a Garmin 496, which has built-in power to the airplane. 309 Delta Charlie also is equipped with rose and sun visors, which are great. In addition to that, all the windows are relatively new, including the windshield. This is a 3/8-inch speed sloped windshield. See how clear it is? It's really in beautiful condition. If you want one of the nicest, most capable Bonanzas available on the market today, come see 309 Delta Charlie at Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina. This airplane has an IO 550 300 horsepower turbo-normalized engine with GAMI fuel injectors, a JPI EDM 800 graphic engine monitor, factory air conditioning, a Scimitar prop that's almost new. Total time on the airplane is only about 2585. The engine only has about 280 since major overhaul. The paint looks brand new. It has a very nice interior. You should see the avionics panel. It has a Garmin GNX 480 GPS, Navcom, transponder system with an MX20 multifunction display. It has WSI weather. It has tinted window inner panes, stainless steel screws and fasteners. It has precise flight speed brakes. It has the Shannon tip tanks with the gross weight increase to give it about a 1,100 pound useful load. It has a special tail mod to reduce the yaw dampening in the airplane. Come visit us at Carolina Aircraft or give us a call at 336-665-0300 or visit us at carolinaircraft.com to see a great lineup of Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day.